You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
Man, all right, man. So this is what I thought was going on, man. And it seemed like this is what happened, man. Or this was what was happening, which is why we were all waiting on this. And it seems like this is going on behind the scenes, and now it's just been announced. Uh, so now we all know what's going on. Apparently, something serious did go on, from what a lot of people are believing with Floyd Mayweather financially. Um, you know, and now it's being announced that he and Manny Pacquiao are going to fight again in a rematch, official fight in September at the Las Vegas Sphere. Again, Floyd Mayweather has come out of retirement at age 48 years old, where a lot of people are thinking this dude has some serious issues with money because he just filed a lawsuit, a major lawsuit. And it seems like now he did that because he is returning in September officially to fight Manny Pacquiao in a rematch and put it all on the line for money, for the love of money, man. That's the only reason, man. This is sad, man. A guy who basically said he was going to leave it alone, and and the thing is that Manny has been out here fighting, and he's been putting in work, more than Floyd. You know what I'm saying? And so for Floyd to come back, that was the only fight that I could see him taking. You know what I'm saying? That would give him, money, and that wouldn't be as big as a risk for him. You know what I'm saying? Is that situation right there? Is what I feel, right? That's what I feel. So me personally, just being honest with y'all, man, I just think that it just shows, man, that he really going through it, and it all got exposed right here. The things that Floyd have been going through financially were real. So yeah, he's going to risk everything, get back in the ring with Manny Pacquiao, and I don't believe that when you keep playing these games, I don't think that you're gonna get burnt one time, and I believe that he is definitely gonna get burnt in this rematch. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I think that for money, I think that's the only reason why that he would come back at 48 years old is because of money. Um, but there's no way in hell I could see him after doing what he did and coming out and suing, filing that lawsuit and stuff like that, bro. This man that put all of his legacy after he said all the stuff he said. He talked, like I said, he talked all that shit to people about, oh, y'all ain't make good investments. I made good investments, all this other stuff. Man, gonna be 49 years old, man. 49 years old, bro. And you did all that talking crazy to people. Now you have to come out and you're gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. He's gonna be 49. He's 48. He's gonna be 49. So you're gonna be 49 years old. And again, to the people who say he's fighting Mike Tyson, that's an exhibition. That's like a joke. That's nothing real. That's a joke fight. The real fight is in September. It's just been announced right now on Bleacher Report. The real fight right now. And this is the reason why. It's because of money. We all know what it is. And it's just sad, man. They go to show all y'all, man. All the people who was, just going along with this image and this narrative and shit like that and making it seem like this shit was all sweet. It ain't, bro. You know what I'm saying? It goes to show y'all, man. It don't matter how much money you can have, bro. If you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, you could lose that shit, man. And there's always people who want to say, hey, man, I had people around me that was stealing from me, that was doing this, that was doing that. Because that's what Floyd said. Floyd came out and did all this and said that, it was people that was stealing from him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? People that was taking his bread and things like that. And so, it's just sad, man, that it's come to this, that it's come to a situation where yeah, he gonna risk it all, man. And listen, a lot of people were crying about the first fight because they said that they wasted our time as far as how long they waited. Now Floyd Mayweather won that fight, but now that he have another fight coming with Manny Pacquiao, Floyd has probably ticked some people off with that lawsuit, man. And I just don't see the reason why I see them not letting Floyd leave undefeated is because uh, they're probably gonna want a third fight with him. Uh, he's never gonna fight Terrence Crawford because Terrence Crawford's not coming back to boxing. So he's never going to fight Terrence Crawford. Plus, Floyd would never get in the ring with Terrence Crawford at this age. The only thing Floyd's going to do is just mess around with Manny Pacquiao and get money and play off the emotions of everybody that's watching. That's the only thing Floyd Mayweather's going to do. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, that's why Manny Pacquiao had been quiet all this time. They had quietly been negotiating this fight. And so now, it's just like I said before, damn near 50 years old, man. And I know Floyd, everybody gonna say, Floyd still look good, man, nigga. You hit a 50-year-old man in the head, bro. Y'all don't understand this shit? A 50-year-old man can get hit in the head and never be the same again. I don't think y'all really understand this type of stuff, right? So I think people have to really take heed and understanding to the things that they say when they say this type of cap. A lot of y'all just be capping and saying shit y'all don't even know nothing about. It's crazy that people be saying this stuff, right? Somebody said, do I think Floyd will fight Canelo again? Hell no. He's not getting in any of those type of fights. The only fight he's getting into is Manny Pacquiao. That's the only fight that he, you know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao is up there in age with him. Floyd ain't doing nothing dangerous. He doing this to get money and get the fuck out. But still, if Manny Pacquiao hit this man in the head a couple times, and listen, I'm a dude who's always voted for Floyd Mayweather to win those fights. But when I saw he would demean people, talk down on people, that was, you know what I'm saying, and make other people feel small, like they didn't know what the hell they was talking about. Then to turn around and act like you was giving everybody all this business advice, but then you turn around, the same people you said that, oh yeah, Al Heyman, all these people, we doing the best work. But then you turn around and call them thieves and say they stole your money. When we saw what happened, you running around here with all these chicks blowing your money on all these ladies. We saw what you did. Unnecessary shit. 100 cars, all this other stuff. I'm just saying, man. Like I said, I don't tell a nigga what to do with his money, but that nigga so braggadocious and talk down on so many people, it's like, bro. Then everybody was trying to say, oh, he wasn't telling the truth. Remember that stuff? He was supposed to buy some houses, something like that in New York or New Jersey. He was supposed to buy some apartment building, and they said that shit wasn't real. Like, come on, bro. Stop this shit, man. Stop misleading these cats into thinking that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's why I got away from boxing. Because that shit ruined the sport. It made everybody was trying to say, oh, I'm the A side, nigga. I'm getting all this money, nigga. I'm the A side. None of these niggas was like that for real. You know what I'm saying? All that shit started with Floyd Mayweather. And now you had niggas didn't want to fight each other. You had the best fighters not wanting to fight against each other, and they destroyed the sport. Because everybody talking about, nigga, I'm the A side, nigga, I'm the A side. Then you ain't seen your favorite fighters fight in years. How many years have it been since I seen Earl Spence Jr. fight? One of my favorite fighters. Deontay Wilder fought 2 times in 4 or 5 years. Come on, man. One of my favorite guys. You want to see these guys, you know what I'm saying? You seeing the Charlos out here begging for fights. They ain't been, all these dudes been inactive. Keith Thurman ain't fighting nobody but once or twice every 5 years. It's like these dudes, man, they got $1 million payday, and then they just, they thought they was doing it like that. Nah, man. The one thing I will say is Floyd really did put in work to get where he got. But once he got all the way to that pinnacle, he would tell people shit. And this man wasn't even on it like that. Because then you came back and said all them same people was stealing from you. The same people you was telling everybody else to trust. Y'all need to, because see, I made all the right business investments. I made the right business deals. See, I don't gotta get in the ring and fight when I'm 50. Because see, I left the sport with all my faculties. I can read, write, spell, all of that. I ain't gotta be like these other dudes that's fighting at 50 years old. This is all the shit he was saying. So now you already knew what it was. Him versus Manny Pacquiao in September in the Las Vegas Sphere has just been announced. And I look back, I said, what the well, here we go. You know? That's the reason why Manny Pacquiao still fighting. He need money. You know what I'm saying? You need money. When you're a boxer, you don't have that many endorsements and stuff like that. You fight, you get a big bag. Fight, you get a big bag. Let's see what happens. Y'all see how it goes. These niggas get a fight, get a big bag, and then run out. You ain't got no endorsements. You ain't got other things going on that, you know what I'm saying, helping you keep your money up. You lose that bread. And then once that bread run out, a few bad investments, shit, you in real trouble, dog. A few bad investments, and you up out of here, bro. A few bad investments, and you gone. You know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, Floyd come back, and he said what? He said, hey, man, they robbed me, man. They took everything from me, man. You said my sign was bad, y'all? I'm out then, man. That's my sign right there. They playing with me. I'm gone. Like, share, subscribe.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.